Yo, what's poppin'? Your boy TJ back with another react video. MeetMattL, 12.4k subscribers. This fella is on from Canada. To be fair, he smashes out content. Not so much at the moment of time. He's still putting out content though. Fair play to him. All of the thumbnails. Look how appealing the channel looks. Great stuff from Matt. Honestly, these videos are just actually crazy. But the video we wanted to look at today is the reality of trading funded Forex accounts. Obviously, Matt has his own lark funding. So let's see what he says.
Let's talk about trading funded Forex.
4K.
I have now been...
He's... Sorry. His camera quality, yeah, is nuts, man.
Let's talk about trading funded Forex accounts. I have now been trading a funded $200,000 FTMO account for almost 2 years, crushing the over 90% failure rate and initially using it to quit my job and trade full time. There's tons of talk online about how to get funded, but what about what actually happens once you do get funded? I used to stay up at night with countless thoughts and dreams of what it would be like once I got funded. Some of those became reality, while others, turns out my expectations were completely off. So today we're going to talk about the 4 main takeaways that I have learned from trading funded Forex accounts for over 2 years. All of these will not only help you get funded, but once you do, will help you remain in that 1% of traders that consistently pulls out money from the market, and will hopefully get you into a position where you will be that much closer quitting your job and becoming a full-time trader. The first main takeaway is that you quickly learn on funded accounts that you cannot get too eager. When you first pass the FTMO challenge, they send you an email congratulating you on your success, but it is at this point that many traders over risk due to overexcitement, and they completely blow their account and lose all the progress that they just made in obtaining that account. In order to not get too eager, funded accounts force you to remain absolutely and crucially disciplined and patient. This means that you cannot at any time...
Fucking hell, bruh. What the... Bruh, that just... Mate. What was that?
If you've been trading for a while and have tried to pass funding challenges, there's a very good chance that you've actually been messing with your strategy and not allowing your edge to play out. And traders will continue to do this once they get a funded account, and it is the absolute demise of so many traders. They think that over the hill there's something way shinier, and they just jump ship rather than letting the law of averages play out. This becomes even easier during a funded account because you're only one trade away from making money, whereas during a challenge you actually have to make 10% before you're even relatively close to seeing that live account. In order to alleviate this keen eagerness, which is fine, it's exciting to get funded, you need to work on your attachment. You can't get overly attached to the potential results that you may or may not see. And the only way to do this is to properly set goals. If you say you want to make $5,000 in your first month, it's an absolutely stupid goal because the market doesn't care what you think. The market doesn't care how you trade. So you're much better off focusing on your trading strategy, your trading plan, focus on the inputs and everything that is within your control, and that is what's going to allow you to remain patient, not get overly eager, and you'll keep that funded account. The second takeaway is that every payout resets the clock. When you're trading a funded account, you are constantly changing strategies between growth and profit preservation. Every time you receive a payout and your account goes back to the initial balance, it is now that much more stressful because your first trade, if it's a loser, you're now in the negative. You're now one step closer to blowing that funded account. Whereas if you're up $10,000, yes, you're not stressed about losing the account, but you are stressed about losing the profit that you have worked so hard for. And at least for me personally, that dramatically changes the mindset that I use to approach my trading. If I'm running a profit and I'm only 3 days away from a profit split, it would be stupid for me to risk those profits.
Matt, if you're watching this, you need to get some of your own clothing for lark funding and wear it. So you're advertising your prop firm whilst making content. Gymshark, you know where the best trader is in the world if you want to hit me up.
To just make an extra 1 or 2%, I'm much better off waiting and pulling that money out from the market. Whereas if I'm down 1 or 2%, I need to push forward. I need to be on the offensive and not go overly too defensive and just get scared and not take any trades. No, this doesn't mean that you should leave a buffer in your account. I really strongly believe that this is not the way to do things because trading is hard enough as it is. You do not want to play with the law of averages that suggests that over time you are going to lose money. The market will beat you. And so once you generate profits, you're far better off withdrawing them from your account and having them hit your bank account. But a funded account is a little bit more difficult in the sense that when you're taking a challenge, your North Star is always the same. It's always 10%. Whereas with that funded account, it's constantly changing. The third change is the mindset shift that takes place when you are trading a funded account. It is very different than a challenge account where, as I said, the North Star is always 10%. But for me, when I'm taking a challenge, it's also capital preservation, investment preservation. You paid $500, $700, whatever the amount is for that challenge. And many companies offer a free retrial if you don't pass, but you follow all of the rules. And so for me, my number one goal isn't always to pass and make 10%, but it's actually to ensure that under no circumstances do I blow that account and blow the investment that I put into that challenge. I think if you adopt that mindset, it's going to force you to be a little bit more patient, and you're actually overall going to be a better trader. Even though you might not pass on your first time, it's going to allow you to eventually pass. But the focus that is required when trading a live funded account is very different than a challenge account. And personally, I find that they're both equally taxing in terms of energy, but it's a very different skill set between taking challenges and trading a funded account, which is why this year in 2022, I haven't taken a lot of new challenges. I've just continued to trade the capital that I have. Potentially in the new year, I will take more, but I've just been focused on trading the account that I already have and trying to take money out from the market. That is why we trade as traders. It is to make money. And so it's great to grow your overall capital base, but I think there needs to come a time when you hunker down, focus on what you have, start to make some actual income, gain some momentum, and then you could go back to the drawing board and try to obtain more funding. The fourth takeaway is that trading is incredibly inconsistent. Not necessarily your trading strategy or your approach, which should remain very consistent. It's the markets as a whole. You could have a fantastic week or month, and then things could be dry for the next 3 months, which is why setting a set profit target or financial goal every single month is absolutely pointless, because the market is constantly shifting and changing.
Yo, I'm sorry, I meant to be reacting to this video, but I can't even lie. The editing on this video, the transitions from going, like, even the screen right now, the Forex, the guy on the charts, he keeps switching it. I'm so engaged in this video, I haven't even, like, reacted to it much.
Changing, and it doesn't care what you think. As traders, we dream of making thousands of dollars every single day, but that is simply not the reality, even once you become a funded Forex trader.
Risk disclosure.
For many of you watching, you likely want to become a full-time Forex trader, or at the bare minimum, quit your job and make enough income doing something else that allows you to quit your job. And trading is a fantastic opportunity and source of doing this. But the main takeaway that I want to share here is that you are trading not necessarily because you love trading, but because of the opportunity that it provides to make money. And so I
100%.
highly encourage all of you that want to pursue full-time trading to start a business on the side, because trading is so inconsistent. As a full-time trader, initially I was 100% relying and focusing on my trading income, and that put a tremendous amount of stress on my life. You are much better off supplementing your income and not relying 100% on that trading income, because things could be dry for a week, a month, 3 months, however long the market takes to start moving, how you need it to move according to your strategy. So that is why the fourth takeaway ultimately is that you're trading to make money. Don't be attached solely to trading. Continue to use the downtime that trading provides you to start a business and increase your overall income. But all of this to say, I see so many traders fail their challenges and fail their funded account simply because they don't stick with their strategy, which is the result of not having a long-term mindset. Over the last 2 years, I, however, have managed to break this cycle and break this statistic by sticking with the exact same strategy that I have outlined throughout numerous videos on this channel, and of course by playing the long game, which is an absolute must. The longer you play the game, the more you will realize that trading is just a tool amongst many that we can use to make a ton of money, which is why you need to watch this video here that is going to teach you how to enter the 1%. Thanks for watching. Play the long game. I'll see you in the next one, and until then, peace.
Yo, what a video. Great video from MeetMattL. You ready of trading funding Forex? I mean, at the end of the day, if you lose the account, you lose the account. Let's hope you make profit before losing the account. And if you lost the account, you've had a pretty shocking trading week, trading month. Or should we say that you're just not ready to trade funded? It takes a while, man, to get funded. Look, you could either get lucky and pass first time, or you need to learn, and when you fail, you need to learn how to then not fail. It's all a learning curve. It takes a while to, you know, understand these challenges. And at the end of the day, they're just rules put in place. So there are ways to become better than the rules in terms of having an edge. But you find that out, which is why you can take the free trials. You know, the free trial on the prop firm, some of them do it. There's a free trial. Keep doing that. And then have that same mindset when going into a actual challenge account. Don't be scared. It's just a challenge account. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe to MeetMattL in the description. Subscribe and like this video for myself. And I'll be back with another banner. Thank you, Matt, for the upload. Appreciate the support, guys.